Alright, y'all. Alright. Roses really smell like boo-boo. Alright. Bet. That's it. Bro, I give it to you. I think that's yours. Alright, gang. Now, we are talking. How many of y'all a long time ago, well actually I had one, but I took it from Mayor and I used it earlier today and it was really cool. Kind of was a flashback to like these things some of y'all use and you hold them in the middle of your finger and you... It's a big blade. Huh? It's a big blade. No. It's the same thing. Yeah. So I thought I had it here, but he must have took it back. But a fidget spinner. Why is that reference today? Because we're talking about the centroid of a triangle. What's the centroid of a triangle? Well, by definition, in your first definition, centroid is, like how you see, the center of a triangle is one term that you'll hear. And it's also, the cross sections, or not the cross, the intersections. It's the intersection of all vertices bisectors. Or in other words, angle bisectors. Alright? You're going to look at all your vertices, take the angle bisector of them, and where all of them cross, that's our centroid. So let's say I got this triangle here, huh? And I got triangle A. The angle bisector, centroid, or the angle bisector of A, you'll start here at the vertex of it. This line goes here, and the bisector, if this was triangle ABC, the bisector splits the vertices and it lands on the midpoint of the segment that it's across from. So the angle bisector, whichever angle that you're bisecting or splitting in two, it's going to make the midpoint of the side segment across from it. So the segment across from angle A is BC. The bisector of A is the midpoint right here of angle BC. That's the midpoint right here. If I had angle C, angle C, its angle bisector follows on the midpoint of segment AB. Do you see that? The bisector, the angle bisector, this that bisects this angle, falls on the midpoint of angle AB. Are y'all with me right now? Let me see how much y'all with me, because then you'll be, if you're with me, you should be able to nail this last third one. And this third one is saying angle B. I gotta put it in a color that shows up. If I got angle B right here, right? The bisector of angle B, angle bisector, it what? Gives me the midpoint of what segment? B. AC. Very good. Somebody is with me. So what you've noticed here is that all the bisectors all intersect here at the central point of G. We're going to call G, that's our central point. G will be our centroid in this case. All with me? Or all with me? Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna be talking centroids. You're gonna have to find out. What I'm gonna do is we'll find the centroid of a triangle. We'll do the coordinates last. The coordinates are the easiest one. Jules, I gotta close the laptop. This should be only one laptop open. Why you got the laptop open? I need all y'all locked in. Come on, slum them down. I need y'all locked in.
I am locked in. I am the one.
Then just close the laptop. See how simple that is? Huh?
Keep looking at it.
Close the laptop. So, everything is split. Where all of these bisectors meet, it's going to be in the middle. That middle is kind of like what you hold the center of your fidget spinner. This is what rotates this triangle, either clockwise or counterclockwise. There's two ways that you can find the measurement of that center. You can find it using the coordinates, which we'll use last, because that's the easiest one. It's the easiest formula ever. It's very similar to the weighted averages formula. And then we're going to do the first one off top, because that one's going to deal with the segments, which is a little bit more complex. But once we get it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I understand it. Now I need y'all to lock in with me, because I'm about to go into the segment of how to solve one. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right. What they'll do is they'll give you this form, and they'll give us this. They'll say line segment AG, line segment AG equals 17. Then what they'll do is they'll include another point. So they'll tell us that point S is the midpoint or the median of line segment BC. We know that because A sets the median or is the midpoint of BC. So point S is going to be that midpoint. We'll see why do we need that? Because we're turning this into segments. So from here, from A to G, we've just stated that is 17 from A to G. And this is just an example that we're dealing with. This line from A to center G is 17. They want us to find line segment GS. We've got to find line segment GS. Let me put that in a different color. This is what we need here. We need GS. That's what we'll be looking for. So what's something that we can use? Some more information that we can utilize? The centroid is broken in thirds. Centroid is broken in thirds. If it's 3 points from 3 different angles, we break them in thirds. So therefore, the segment parts that you'll see, 1/3, 2/3, and then the entire whole. So before, when we started off with the directed line segments, if I'm looking at line segment AGS, AG is 17. We were looking for GS, and then the entire angle or the entire line segment is AS. All right? Do we know the length of AS? The entire, from A to S. Do we know this length?
No.
When we don't know it, we give it a?
Yes.
Give it a say again?
X.
X. Go ahead and give it a variable. So we don't know the length of this entire thing. So now we're looking at this and we can pick out some things. Remember that the centroid, being the center of all the bisectors, we know that it's broken in thirds. If I had to break these into thirds, AS would be 3 of 3, right? AG has to be something, plus GS has to be something. If the entire segment is 3 of 3, looking at AG, how many thirds do you think that AG is, just by looking at it? Oh, this dude is on point. AG is 2/3, so therefore you know GF is what?
1/3.
1/3 of that. So to solve, to find out what GS is going to be, we need to take 1/3 of X, and we know that 1/3 or 2/3, I'm sorry, 2/3 is what they gave us. You told me 2/3 is how much? How much is 2/3 of this angle, of this line segment? Huh? 17. If AG is 2/3 of that and it equals 17, well, the formula that I can come up with is AG two-thirds of X, 2/3 of this entire line is what? What is 2/3 of this entire line? AG, which is equal to 17. So we're solving to figure out, we're going to get the entire length and we're going to get this G of S. So if we know that 2/3, I'm just so that y'all can see it from what they gave us, 2/3 of this entire length of AS equals 17. So how would I solve for X?
You can divide 17 by 2.
Multiply by what on both sides?
3/2. They're reciprocal.
Yup. Regular algebra at this time. So you're going to multiply both sides. Captain, say it again.
They're reciprocal.
Take the reciprocal, 3/2 on both sides. These are going to cancel, leaving you with X, which is going to be the entire distance of AS, which becomes what? 17/1 times 3/2 makes what? 17 times 3/2 makes what? 51 over what?
2.
51/2, which becomes what?
20.
Come on, 25.5.
25.5.
Boom. So X equals 25.5. What does X represent?
AS.
The entire length of AS. So if the entire length from A to S is 25, and you just told me that 2/3 of it was 17, how would I find angle GS?
You divide
1/3 X.
Nope. If the entire length, this looks like, let me run it back for you. This looks just like divided line segment. If that length from A to S,
It's 20. Just divide 25.5 by 3.
there you go. No, not dividing. This entire length is 25.5. From A to G was 17. You already got the entire length. You got A to G was 17. What would I get for G of S? What do I need to do?
25.5 minus 17.
Hey, talk to me. I do what?
25.5 minus 17.
Thank you. 25.5 minus 17 is going to make what?
8 points.
So therefore, that missing space, G of S, is 8.5. That's what we're going to be doing. That was just the first example. It looks a lot. I know it's a mess, right? But that's with the line segments. No problem. We're okay. We're going. I know. You'll use that to help you with the guiding notes now. Take one. We're going to do this one together. Don't worry. We're going to keep it rolling.
Okay, bro.
Take one, pass it around. It's recorded.
Okay, bro.
Right there, right there. Pass it to it.
Mr. Witcher. Mr. Witcher. Mr. Witcher.
Just reference.
Mr. Witcher, I need one.
Need one?
Yeah.
All right, rock with me. Who need one?
Ah, él no sabe. Yo tengo una contraseña. Ah,
Who is it?
You got it? Everybody got it? Alright, yeah, you can replay this on the, I'm recording it for that reason. Alright, so now, let's take a look at some and start knocking some down for real, for real. Everybody's sheet look like mine, right?
Yeah.
33?
Yeah.
First one say 33?
Yeah.
Okay, gang. Now, let's get to
No, Mr. Witcher.
it. What happened?
Nah, nothing.
What happened? What?
Bernardo wants to tell you something.
Let it slide, Bernardo. Go for it.
He never said nothing.
Oh, you scared? It's scary?
He's scared.
Alright. Okay. They gave us in this figure. Now remember one thing you don't have to put all three angle bisectors and find a centroid. You really just need two of your angle bisectors to find a centroid. Sometimes they'll put three based off of the length of the triangle. If it's scalene or if it's an obtuse, I think it determines, oh no, that's something different. That part of what I just stated there. Let's stick with what we got here. So we gotta find CY, but they gave us 33 on this entire length. So,
The whole thing is 33.
yeah, you got it, Jules. Come on, I'm with you.
And this is a triangle.
Hold on, I need a flavor. Can you see this? Can y'all see that? All right.
So it's 2/3, so you multiply it. Or no, you divide.
We need CY. We need CY. So we need, hello?
They divide by 3.
Well, and remember, everything is in thirds.
It's 2/3.
So SC is the 2/3. CY is only 1/3 of it.
Right.
It's 1/3 of it.
What?
CY is 1/3 of
That's why.
SY.
Wouldn't SY be
11 and
2/3?
22.
Why wouldn't
It's
SY
11.
be
It's
2/3?
11.
It is.
Yeah, the other one's
I mean
22.
3/3.
CY
It is.
is.
So therefore, CY is only 1/3
Yeah.
of SY.
Yeah.
So we're looking, so we know 1/3
I don't understand why it wouldn't be
1/3
You said
of SY will equal CY. I'm gonna let you look at that. If the entire length is 33, or the entire length is 3 out of 3, 1/3 of CY, SY is CY. 1/3 of SY is CY. So what we can do in this case is just fill in the blanks. If it gave you SY already, it just becomes 1/3 of 33. It's going to equal X. And we have this, when you multiply them, 33 divided by 3, your X
Ever since I was a kid,
is 11.
I know I was.
I'm confused on the
Shorty still wanna
1/3.
come around. She wanna get.
The whole thing is out of 3. The SY is 3 out of 3.
Got it now?
You fucked up my paper.
Sliding. Yes? Yes? Oh, make sure you get that. 7, you good?
You were not funny.
My cop.
I never lied too. Yes, you did. Where? Right here.
Give me $10 and I was like,
Keep doing that. Go. Whoa.
All right. Number 2. I gotta find WR. We're right here. I gotta find WR. They gave me RH. RH is what third of this? 1/3. So you got a third of it. You know WR is 2/3 of it. So what are we looking for?
WR?
We're looking for 2/3 of the madness.
Oh, RW, WR.
So we know RH is 1/3. Do we know what WH is?
No,
If we don't know what that is, we call it
I don't know.
the entire length. Do we know what it's called?
No.
So we call it X. Now, looking at the information that they gave us RH. Well, we know that RH equals 1/3 of X.
Of 2. We already have RH.
We need what? We gonna find X, and then X is gonna help us find WR.
And then which is equal to WR?
There you go. So what's the value of RH?
2.
2. So 2 equals 1/3 of this entire WH. This entire line segment, which is WH. So how do I solve this over here? I do what? The reciprocal will be what? 3 over 1 on both sides. That's going to make these cancel. So now we're going to get the entire length. What's that, Jules? I heard you. 6. So the entire segment is 6. So our X is equal to 6, but we're not looking for X. We need we need WR. So all we need to do is take WH, subtract it from RH to get WR. All you do is plug them in. You said we just found the value of WH. WH was 6. They gave us the value of RH, which was 2. That's going to give us our WR, which equals 4. You got it.
Pretty easy.
Just got to take your time. Don't fly through it and make a simple mistake. I did that this morning with the first group, and they jumped all over. Quick question. Did y'all make a box underneath there for the secret center?
What?
Did y'all make a box for this period?
Nah, we
we
didn't.
didn't
So
separate
when
it.
I'm done
Our
with this,
box is the one that's undecorated.
no, y'all, yeah, the one I just brought y'all a box in here.
We never had one. The people.
And everybody picked, correct?
Yeah.
Y'all got this week to bring them in.
Can I do the wrapping paper?
Once we done with this and I get y'all going, then y'all can grab that and start rapping. Jules, you said your hair hurt. Why don't you rap it? Make you feel better. You just knock out that other thing later. When we done.
I can do it at home.
No, girl, you won't. Do it at home. Put it under the tree. Just record. You said you wanted to do a box for y'all class.
What?
Then you said you wanted to do it.
it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the box. All right.
No, I don't care about the box.
Oh, pardon me. I was talking to them with the box. So, all right. Slide it. Can I slide?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Mr. Witcher, can you tell me something?
What?
Real quick. Do we need to find BQ?
What are you doing?
All right. We're
Just tell me
finding
yes or no.
HQ.
Oh yeah, but do we need to find BQ? So we're gonna.
Well,
be
we're right here. They want HB.
David, just go with the flow.
Well, no, they gave you HB. You gotta find the entire distance. So yeah, you're gonna probably need BQ. You're probably gonna need BQ. All right, so David just asked, do we need BQ to find the entire distance of HBQ? I would say so. My question to you, this is how we start out labeling. HB would be 4.8, that's what they gave us. BQ, we don't know, or, okay, BQ would be what? That would be our X, right? And we're finding HQ, which is the entire length.
HQ 1/3. third.
Hold on. Yeah, what's up?
Would HQ be like 3/3?
Yes, HQ is the entire length.
So it's 3 out of 3.
That's what I'm saying.
So they gave us, which third of the equation did they give us?
They give us 2/3.
They gave us 2/3. We need 1/3.
No, we need the whole thing. It's asking to find the
Oh, we need, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. That's why I say take your time. Thank you. We need the entire line segment. So,
So it's HB equals 3 out of 3. X.
hold on. HB would be,
4A equals.
hold on.
48 divided by
3 out of 3. Times.
no. HB is what of X, of the entire thing.
It's 2/3.
So what we need to do is over here, we need to change these around. We are looking for HQ. We'll call HQ to X. The entire distance is what we're looking for. We don't know what BQ is. But we do know that HB
2/3
is 2/3 of HQ. So the entire distance, Playboy, is X. They gave us HB, which is 2/3 of that. So now when we find, all we got to do is multiply or take the reciprocal, and it's going to give us the X, and we're out of there. So what I'm noticing is you can make X the entire distance of the segment and then break everything down else as your 1/3 and 2/3. So to solve this, go ahead, take the reciprocal. Might need a little calculator action over here. This is going to give us outright our X. You got to take 4.8, multiply it by 3, and divide it by 2, and it should make what? What should I get for that?
14.4.
A binder? Yeah.
How did you get 7.4? What did he get? What did he get that?
Oh my god.
So, if we look here, yeah, slide. If we look here, the entire distance that they gave us is 7.2. That's the entire distance.
Yeah.
That's your answer. You need HQ. They're not looking for BQ. Even though you could find BQ by just subtracting 7.2 from 4.8. You are looking for HQ, the entire distance. But they gave you this. How we feeling?
That's easy.
Good, because I'm about to show you one more, and then y'all got the rest. You can use this one as the notes. What you do, see how this works? You're gonna, what is this? Only 6 questions on there, right? Or 8?
8.
I wanted it to be 6. So you'll finish it, and then once you're done, go ahead and start with the pair assessment. Use this sheet to help you. No, don't start with the pair assessment because it's got coordinates on there. So I want to show you the coordinates
What
Can
first.
we do it in another class and have this class
Yeah,
finish it?
just wait,
What do
just
we do
wait.
after we finish this one?
Just wait. Let's get through it.
Take your time.
Because I want us to do the coordinates. We got to do it when it's coordinates. So we're going to show you both, and then you'll be turned loose. So you'll just see what we got. Last one, and I'm going to show with y'all, and then you're going to have to do both. What's going to happen is, I'm going to finish this one with you, then we're going to change gears, and I'm going to show you coordinates on how to do it with the coordinates. The coordinates is wild easy, but you'll turn both in, so there'll be 3 assignments that there'll be. There'll be this, because you're going to have to turn in the last 4. So it'll be out of 4. Then there'll be the coordinate sheet that you'll do on your own, and then the internet one is going to grade it. It's going to grade it on its own.
When are we gonna get to do the internet one? Today?
soon. When we finish, let me get y'all through the coordinates, and then I'll let you know if you're doing it for homework or if you do it at the end of class. I might decide to just do it in class, yeah.
What about those like 3 or 4 concepts?
Which one?
The
Surface areas and stuff like that?
like rotating. And
Yeah, that's done. That was on your
way
midpoint, bro. That was on your
No,
midterm.
I know I did it, but is it graded?
Yeah, it's already, it should be in there. I just probably didn't put it up on there yet. It's so as long as it's done, as long as you got everything done from October 24th, everything in that kind is going into the grade book from October 15th until, yeah.
Do we have to follow what, like your formula?
If you find a way that's easier, go for it. But I'm gonna just give you one way that's, if you got something that's easier though. But take your time and read these questions and get everyone the same. All right, looking in here. You looking for QJ this time, which is weird. Q is the center. We're going here. We are here. We got to find QJ, which is what's third of it? What third of this is we got to find?
1/3.
Nope.
What? QJ is only 1/3 of it.
Yes, 1/3. We only need 1/3 of it. They gave you what? They gave you 2/3 of it. So they gave you WQ is 5. We got to find the rest. What would you think if WQ is 5? We don't know what QJ is. We know it's 1/3. What do we label the entire distance? WJ. What would I call that?
5.
Call it what? WJ. The entire distance, we call it
X.
X. All right? So from line segment WJ, it's X. You already know, though. You know 2/3 of that because you just said that WQ is 5 and that it's 2/3 of X. So how would I set this up?
What? WQ is 5. Yeah, but we're looking for the
2.5.
Very good. So you know that 2/3 of X two-thirds of X equals what? What's 2/3 of the X?
5.
5. Very good. Cross multiply. Oh, I'm sorry. Take the reciprocal. 3 over 2.
Yup. Half of 5 is 2.5. You're gonna be 15.
X is 15 over 2, or in other words,
7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
So therefore, hold on. Hello?
Gonna be 2.5.
Hello? The entire distance, WJ, we just said is what? 7.5. So if WJ is 7.5, I can subtract WJ from WQ, which is what?
7.5 minus 5.
Minus 5. And it's going to give me QJ, which equals?
2.5.
You got it.
Isn't QJ 1/3 of this? So why are we doing 2/3? I don't understand that. I thought QJ is 1/3. No, I don't understand. It doesn't explain it.
What you mean? You back there fussing instead of trying to learn it. You just want to fuss. And I'm glad it's on camera that you back there complaining through the whole lesson. So when they come in, I'm be like, you can hear your daughter in the back complaining while we trying to go through it.
Complaining about
Loud, keep reading, because you loud, wrong, and strong. Keep it up. So like we just stated here in the front, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for ignoring that, because that's extremely rude and lack of house training. So therefore, the entire distance, as we discussed, was 3/3. They gave us 2/3 of it. We already said, yes, 2/3 of it that they said was already equal to 5. So all you had to do was multiply 2/3 times the X value of it, which we said is the entire distance. Take the reciprocal of each one, your X value becomes 7.5. So the entire distance is 7.5. They gave us WQ, which is 2/3 of the entire segment. We are looking for QJ, which is 1/3 of the entire line segment, resulting in 2.5. You guys can use this video to help you complete the rest 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'll be collecting that from you. Make sure that you're showing your work. Now I'm about to switch over and show y'all the coordinates.
When will you be collecting it?
I'm gonna turn in everything all at one time. So you're gonna turn this sheet in. Y'all gonna be working tonight. Yep. Slide. So you'll finish this one for homework. Like I said, you can use the vid to knock it down. Maybe I'm